Hi, I'm Tina Gao, and I'm interviewing Kate Christensen for Girls right now. What inspired you to write this book, The Astral, your latest novel?
For 7 or 8 years, I lived in North Brooklyn in a neighborhood called Greenpoint. And the Astral Apartment Buildings is a real building in Greenpoint. And I've never been inside. It's on the cover, that it's the actual photograph of the building. The building took shape in my mind as a mysterious, almost mythic place. And I thought, this building needs to be in a novel. The neighborhood is a character, and it's maybe the main character in the novel. Looking back, I didn't mean for that to happen when I was writing the novel, but I feel like the neighborhood took on this life of its own. And the narrator of the novel is Harry Quirk, a poet. And I envisioned him as someone who had lived there for a long time, had been kicked out by his jealous wife, and wanted nothing but to go back.
Was it difficult for you to write in the voice of a man who's like much older than you?
This is my third novel written from the perspective of a man. Each time I discovered that I could say things as a man that I couldn't say as a woman.
Are you planning to write about any other neighborhoods?
I've written about Brooklyn before. I've written a lot of New York novels. You know, it's a complicated place, Greenpoint. It's a very dark place, and it changes you when you live there, and I felt its pull very strongly when I lived there, and also after I left. It exerts a magnetic pull on people.
Which side are you on, Luz or Harry, the two main characters?
I don't ever really judge my characters or take sides. I want to make readers have an emotional response to what's going on in this very troubled marriage. Some people might be on Harry's side based on their own experiences, and some people might see Luz's side.
What was the hardest part about writing The Astral?
Inhabiting Harry's voice was difficult, and some books are easier than others.
Which character in this book is mostly and least like you?
I think each of them embodied certain aspects of my own personality, and they're very different, but you know, we're all made up of all kinds of different qualities.
Do you have any advice for the girls and girls right now?
Don't be afraid to do something really experimental or really bold or strange or dark or funny. Never be afraid to be funny. And never be afraid to say things that are true, that are hard to say.